So Scoob is kind of the new reboot to the Scooby Doo franchise, but also it's the first installment to this Hanna-Barbera shared universe. So hopefully one day we'll get films like The Flintstones, Jetsons, Yogi Bear, Top Cat. I mean, we're not begging for it, but we might get it. Now, I was never really a hardcore Scooby Doo fan growing up. I mean, I watched the cartoons here and there, and I watched a couple of the animated films. I highly recommend Cyber Chase, by the way. And the live action films from the early 2000s are kind of guilty pleasures. I liked how they made Velma hotter than Daphne. Now, originally this was meant to be released in movie theatres, but due to the whole pandemic that's going on, this was released on video demand, and I'm not gonna lie, it was nice to watch a new release film lying in bed on my phone. I didn't have to go out. I mean, I do love going to the movie theatre, but I didn't have to put up with noisy children, and I didn't have to pay for it either. Shh. Now, originally I was kind of looking forward to it. It was time for a new Scooby Doo reboot, and especially in this type of animation. And then I saw the trailers and I was kind of like, meh. After seeing Scoob, I liked it, but it does squander in its own potential, and for the most obvious reasons, it doesn't feel like Scooby Doo. I mean, it doesn't have those beats. I mean, there isn't really a mystery. You already knew who the villain was straight away. The first 20 minutes is kind of good. I mean, you get to see these characters come together. There's some really good old school references. After the first 20 minutes, it was like the writers said to themselves, what's popular right now? Superhero films. Let's do that with Scooby Doo characters and Hanna-Barbera characters, with characters like Blue Falcon, Captain Caveman, Dick Dastardly, to show that we have this shared universe. I don't mind when Scooby Doo tries to do something different, but as long as they have those elements that make Scooby Doo so special. I mean, the best example is Zombie Island, but with this, it felt like a generic superhero adventure film with Scooby-Doo characters. The voice cast was pretty solid. I mean, Mark Wahlberg as Blue Falcon was really good, and I like Zac Efron as Fred, but I always like Zac Efron. But why would you use these celebrities for the sake of it? Why, you've already got a voice cast from the recent cartoons, just use them. I mean, you were better off getting Matthew Lillard for the voice of Shaggy. The best part of the film was the animation. It was bright, colourful, vibrant, the character designs are great. The jokes in this film are very 2020, a couple of them did make me laugh. I didn't understand why Simon Cowell was in this film. So overall, Scoob was okay. I mean, I wish we got to see more of this team together, and I wish it was more Scooby Doo rather than this bland superhero formula. So I'm going to give it a 6.5. It has its charming moments, but I still prefer the live action films. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Go like, share and subscribe. Let me know, what did you think of Scoob, and what is your favourite Scooby Doo film? Go check out my Facebook, my Twitter and my Instagram page. You guys are awesome. I got your back.